We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings, over 200 innings on the season already, and we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty V. You know, one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Reyes is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard. Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now at the plate, David Ortiz, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Scooped up. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Throw in the dirt, but a nice dig there as the umpire gets a good look at it to see that the... So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it bangs off the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
C.J. Cron is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Nico Goodrum. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he misses there, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here now is Rafael Devers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. This is flared out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Batting 9, the left fielder.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here's Cameron Maben now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. Hit to third. Pedroia on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So striding in, Victor Reyes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it...
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So much of this.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Tigers strike. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Comes set and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out.
Now
so it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, the first baseman, David.
Into the box, David Ortiz, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored and ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Devers has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Line drive base hit.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they put. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope, as we begin the top of the 4th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the speed threat, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. He's got it 1 away. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up the big number.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. On a line, that's a base hit. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at 3rd.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Now both runners are breaking. That's a strike. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 0-1 on its way. Popped up. Crone calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Junior.
From the stretch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Kyle Funkhauser answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Kyle Funkhauser.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. Line towards center field. Maben will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Rogers, a native Texan. He's a second-year big leaguer. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jake Rogers becomes the second out here in inning number 5. At the plate, Kristen Stewart. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Red Sox.
Thank you, Heidi.
Designated hitter.
Hit in the air out to left field.
Martinez.
Stewart is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting. Third
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Runner goes for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
In now, Christian Vasquez.
Catcher. Christian.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Look out, 2-0 now.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Scope is there, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is ready for another shot now. Cameron Maben. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
0-1 the count. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Maben over at second. Reyes at first, 1 gone. And he fouls this one off. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail big. It's 9-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. And there it is. One of baseball's most unattainable records has just been broken as he now holds the all-time record for the longest hitting streak.
I can't imagine what the last couple of weeks has been like, D-Row, for this guy. Every time he goes to the ballpark, knowing that he's so close to catching Joe D, he finally does and passes the legendary Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, Dan, Matty as well. I want to take my headset off and just stand here and let this guy soak in the moment and let it breathe real quick, because I didn't think we'd ever see this. I really did not think 56 games would ever be touched, and now to watch it get broken, what a special moment.
Will Burrows gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here now is Jackie Bradley. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking triple as soon as he hit it to the outfield. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits with one of them. So coming to the plate, Nico Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
No balls and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Smoke toward the hole. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And that's dead center for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Fouled away. Going for strikeout number 15. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On, he pops it up. Scope ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. In his career, Bogaerts has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. Weekly hit to 3rd. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Back in standing. To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double. And he is in there. At the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Hit softly on the ground to third. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 12 and the Tigers 1. Into the box, Kristen Stewart. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Next for the Tigers, Cameron Maben. He singled his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out. Digging in, Victor Reyes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. In there for strike 1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Mookie Betts.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. His 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. No outs, nobody on. Now another one hit deep to left. And that'll be off the green monster in left. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Stepping in now, David Ortiz. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up, and that's out number 1. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the run is in to score from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits as they just continue to pour it on here. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
And he'll be back in standing up. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. 2 gone. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's feel is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Ortiz backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Lifted down the line in left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 16-2 in tonight's game. Both Sox host home win number 70.